We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Seattle Mariners and the San Francisco Giants. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
It's been a tight series so far, which we kind of expected when we started, but now it's backs up against the wall time. The series has shifted locations, and now these guys need to win the final 2 games at home to win it. This crowd should certainly help, but they've still got a tough task at hand.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show, and we'll have it for you next. Juan Marichal will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, man, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
Stepping up now, Suzuki. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 7-0-6.
Here it comes.
Oh, that's off.
Not quite candlestick cold out here tonight, but still a chilly 56 degrees here at game time. The 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
So now to the plate, Brett Boone. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Boone, a California native, actually. He's a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game. To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
This is line to left. Mitchell is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, 1, here it comes. Martinez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
The 2-2. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him. And now he's got to get through this 5th-hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
So here's Mike Zunino, and he'll take a look at ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Mariners leave a couple, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Randy Johnson gets the ball with a world championship on the line. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
For the Giants, the second baseman, Kent.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Popped him up. Martinez moving to his left. 1 away.
Batting second, the center fielder, Bobby Bonds.
Into the box, Bobby Bonds. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. fouled off. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Settling in now, Orlando Cepeda. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Pitch on the way. Lays off 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And now pitch on the way.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Down the first baseline, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder, Randy Wynn. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And here's a screwball that misses that time. 2 balls and a strike. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's the 0-1. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Stepping in now, Omar Vizquel, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he pops it up. And that's in there. Base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Into the box, Randy Johnson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0 home is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. To second for one, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Kevin Mitchell. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Jack Clark is on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. So coming to the plate, Jack Clark, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Johnson has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least one or two times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Darrell Evans waits on deck. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he fouls this one off. 3-2 pitch. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start. I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Standing in now, Darrell Evans. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
That shortstop, Rich Avril.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 2 out with the man at first. Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We've got more. It's Game 6, and we're back after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Suzuki.
Number 31.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Full count, 3-2.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
At the plate now, Brett Boone. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
So now to the plate, Tino Martinez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Just hung in there on that one. Now another 1-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Mariners are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. First pitch on its way. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike two. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. And there's one away. So striding in, Juan Marichal. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And it's fouled away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Standing in, Jeff Kent, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 3 here in game number 6. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Griffey Jr. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And the pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 2-1 home.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Randy Wynn. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Next to bat for the Giants, Bobby Bonds. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
To the plate now, Orlando Cepeda. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes the pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Into the box now, Kevin Mitchell, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-0 count and the pitch.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And he's safe.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
At the plate, Jack Clark, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Fouled off. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 1-2. He was swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
At the plate now, Darrell Evans, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Rich Aurelia would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it is, fouled away. Three and 1. Here it is.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Oh, look at Seager. Hats off to that one. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off to the Mariners, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. First pitch of the at-bat. Vizquel, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
One out, nobody on. Line towards center field. Bonds is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Randy Johnson.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Randy Johnson. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Mariners are down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Giants.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Rich Aurelia. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up Buster Posey. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And it's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Buster will take ball 4. And down to first heads Posey.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Into the box now, Juan Marichal. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First pitch coming, here it is. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The 1-0 home is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. One there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Ready once again, Jeff Kent. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Suzuki is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for San Francisco. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Suzuki.
Number 31.
First offering on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
2-1 count now to the Mariners' leadoff batter. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball four, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the sixth.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Striding in, Brett Boone, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Stepping into the box, Tino Martinez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1 to count.
Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mariners go down quietly there. Still no score. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Bobby Bonds.
Bobby Bonds.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
2-2. Still even at 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Locks him up for strike 3.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Orlando Cepeda.
Standing in now, Orlando Cepeda, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. There's a drive out to left center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
So now to the plate, Kevin Mitchell. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Jack Clark. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Sliding into the box, Darrell Evans. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He's set and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. A ball and a strike. One and 1. Here it is. Ground ball left side. There is Seager. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Standing in, Ken Griffey Jr. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch coming. Here it is. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Right to him. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. One gone. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mitchell will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Randy Wynn. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side, but it's well foul. 2 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. We are still scoreless. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Rich Aurelia.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wynn is there, and he'll bring this one in. At the plate, Buster Posey. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
1 out, nobody on. 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And it's fouled away. A big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box, Juan Marichal, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though, his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still no score. Ready to begin the eighth, and into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And he misses again here. 2-0 to the Mariner third baseman.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Omar Vizquel waits on deck. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But it stays in the park and caroms off archway number 3. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Matt Cain is on to pitch here in the eighth with nobody out.
Number 18, Matt Cain.
At the plate, Omar Vizquel, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's set. Here it comes. Cain, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Hit sharply toward the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down.
Now back, the pitcher, Randy Johnson.
Bruce Backey will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 22, Bruce Backey.
fouled off. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, look at the dive. In time.
Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. Super high degree of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner stationed on second base.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Suzuki. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Right fielder giving chase, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we still have no score. Eric Hansen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 40, Eric Hansen.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jeff Kent.
The second baseman, Jeff Kent.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
Behind 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Stepping in now, Bobby Bonds, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Soft liner to the right side. And there's out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Orlando Cepeda. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
This is line to left. Wynn is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Giants down in order. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Hammock will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. So digging in now, Brett Boone. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Brett Boone.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hammock, a California-born ball player. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, and a slider. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Tino Martinez waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
In now, Tino Martinez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Evans is there, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. We are still scoreless. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kevin Mitchell. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First offering on its way. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Now time is called, and with the potential winning run out there at second, they'll get a little more speed out there to perhaps score on a base hit. Striding in once again, Jack Clark, and this is as pressure-filled a spot as one could imagine, with this World Series potentially hanging in the balance. Here's the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A possible winning run on second. No one out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Count is 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Another one sent foul. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A possible winning run on second. No one out. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate, Darrell Evans, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. Now the 3-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Skied down the left field line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Digging in, Rich Aurelia. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch.
Sorry, that's the ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3 balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop. The 3-1 pitch. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Now the 1-2 pitch. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Line drive to left. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And we are headed for a Game 7 as they stay alive and walk off a winner.
You expect drama and historic moments in the World Series, and we just got another one of those. A walk-off to end this thing in the final at-bat of the game. What a finish.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. San Francisco even the series at 3 and force a World Series Game 7. Hammock earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mariners, no runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ballgame, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending.